Hey Yang Gang, I am super excited about Andrew's announcement today, and I hope that you guys are. I know I had promised to do like a YouTube video where I discussed what I thought the announcement would be and where the future of our movement was headed. But then Andrew himself told me what his plans were a few days ago. So that's why I'm kind of late making this video, because it literally would have been cheating if I made a speculation video about what his plans were when I already knew it. So I've been excited for these last 4 days because I love this idea. I love the nonprofit. I love that Andrew still has a lot of options. I know some people were kind of disappointed. It's kind of weird. Like on Twitter, there was an overall good reception, but then when I switched to Facebook, I don't know if the Facebook crowd is just used to, just wild and crazier things than we are on Twitter, but on Facebook, I saw there were a lot of people that were disappointed about the nonprofit. Not too many, but it was, like in the base camp, it was definitely noticeable that there were a lot of people were vocal about. I think that it was kind of an expectation of something maybe more out of the box. Maybe people were hoping that Andrew had come to an agreement with one of the candidates running where they would endorse UBI, and then Andrew would be back on the trail, and we'd really be getting the band back together. I know a lot of people were kind of hoping for the announcement that he was running for, say, mayor of New York, and I also heard kind of governor of New Hampshire. Andrew just has a lot of options, you guys. It's a really exciting time right now. Like our movement is, the possibilities are endless. I'm personally excited about the nonprofit. They've already raised, I think they said $3 million. That's a lot of money, and especially if one of their main goals is to continue like UBI experiments. Um, there's talk of picking a town in probably a smaller town, but in New York, and giving everyone basically a freedom dividend. And these kind of things are really how you move the needle forward. Literally, once you start putting money into people's hands and getting that data, that's like that's how we keep these ideas alive, and how we keep them going. Because once you do this, and people see the benefits, that they're gonna, this is what they're gonna want. They're gonna want their um they've always been told that we've always kind of been told there is kind of this underlying mindset in our society that poverty is a character deficiency rather than simply just a lack of money. But when we see that, even it's a standard a lot of us even hold for ourselves. We feel like if we are struggling or in poverty, or we're just temporarily embarrassed, or is there something wrong with us, we take it personally, when literally it's just a lack of money. And I think having these experiments, having these UBI grants that they're talking about, literally putting money into people's hands, and when we see that it doesn't cause problems. It doesn't cause the rampant inflation. It doesn't cause like the rises in people's rent. When we see that there are not bad side effects, when we see that the data that you and I know is out there about UBI, that it makes families healthier. It makes them happier. It just literally just relieving the stress of poverty helps in every area of someone's life. So I'm very excited about this, and I am also sure that this isn't, the only announcement Andrew's going to have for us. He's here to he's here to fix things. He's here to help, and there's more as I heard growing up, there's more than one way to skin a cat. I'm sure probably you guys have heard that as well. And I think that he's going to be involved in multiple avenues in getting these things accomplished. The world is literally our oyster. This is just the beginning. And I'm super excited. I want to hear you guys' thoughts. Were you disappointed? Are you excited? What did you hope like to happen? I really wanted to at this point be doing live streams because I feel like this is a good discussion for the Yang Gang. But I'm not at 1,000 followers yet, Yang Gang. Let's remedy that. Once I get 1,000 subs, then we can go live and we can discuss this stuff. But absolutely leave your suggestions in the comments, and I will follow up with another video because I'm super excited to talk about this, and I'm super excited about our humanity forward movement. Thanks, guys.